edit, carry the tripod. You had to set up the shot. You had to do, voiceovers. You had to do all of that. But I think that's good to be able to learn all facets of it. But let's go back to you guys editing this show.
Okay. Yeah.
They would never get out by
I don't
Wednesday.
even know
That's for damn
what
sure.
application they use. Like, I can't find the print button on this fucking computer. I would have no chance. I don't know how to work any of this stuff. If you told me to print something on the printer right here, I would Do you guys have a favorite sport that you like covering?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Doing it. The NFL.
NFL for sure.
Yeah. I was a part of college forever, even, doing college game day, and it was great. And I loved it so much. And I'm grateful of it. Really just formed me. It taught me a lot. I mean, it did. And I made great relationships with the guys that I worked with, but I knew, and this was a big thing when I left ESPN to go to Fox.
Awesome.
And it's because of you guys. It is. It's just.
Are football players the best? NFL players are the best to cover, you think?
Hockey's pretty fun too. Hockey's a time.
The athletes that play in the NHL are by far the wildest. They are the
hidden personalities,
of them.
Man.
Oh yeah. Their party, their fun time,
yeah.
And they will say more outlandish things. I feel like NFL guys are more buttoned up and kind of toe the line mostly, whereas I feel like NHL guys, you'll get like some great sound bites out of these dudes.
There's a little bit of that protect the shield from the NFL, where hockey, because I covered hockey for a couple years when it was Versus. It became part of NBC's package. But I love playoff hockey. There is nothing fucking better. I got to say, like, yes, of course, playoff, the NFL, that's my number one. But right below that is playoff hockey. I'll never forget the Montreal Canadiens were an 8 seed. They knocked off the Capitals. Then they knocked off the Penguins. Then they took the Flyers. I think it was to 4. And just going and working a game at the Bell Center in Montreal. And like, it was an awesome experience. And I don't need to tell Erin because she's been to more hockey games than she can ever remember. And Jarrett winning 2 Stanley Cups and like that whole experience. But like, hockey is incredible. I loved college. My first ever college football game I worked was Michigan App State. That big
the one, you guys, where they
block field goal. Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Right,
and I remember I
wild.
was standing there and I was like, I mean, I'm obviously like understand the game enough to be like, this is a D3 school. This is, this big upset. And so, I even remember my opening stand up. You could rob a bank in Boone today because no one is watching. Everyone's watching this game.
Right.
And then it ended up being a big upset. We got in the car afterwards and Tom Brenneman and Charles Davis were the play-by-play and analysts. And they go, well, how does that rank of all the games you've worked? And I was like, well, this was my first one. And they're like, number one.
It's all downhill from here.
Why are you here?
And this is very odd. There were 3 banks robbed in.
Exactly. Boone, North Carolina had a lot of bank robberies that day. But no, it was college football's cool. The jump around at Camp Randall. I mean, Erin got to work SEC. I'm so jealous. I never got to work an SEC football game.
Yeah, I want to go back to these SEC places.
I've never even been
one of them, man.
What?
I've only played in
Neither
one.
has Jarrett. He's never gotten to see any of it. I'm like, you have no idea. It's like Toronto Maple Leafs on, it's the next level. Now I'll tell you.
So seriously, I know you went to Florida. What's the best environment, in all honesty, on game day? Because I've heard one like routinely, and I want to know if it matches up.
When I championship was, and get in the league. So Alabama is fire. LSU at night.
That is what everyone says. Death Valley. Everyone
it's the
unanimously.
Next level. It's rocking. It's shaking. Those people have been in the parking lot over the weekend. They are marinated perfectly. It is shrimp etouffee. You know how much shrimp etouffee I had working at ESPN college? That's fire. Ole Miss is fun for, a 3:00 game, but LSU is amazing. It's really great.
People just park in the middle of the street and they just take their car and their keys with them. Like, what is happening?
Jesse Palmer, who I also worked Thursday Night Football with, he used to talk about when he played for Florida. I don't know. It was a big matchup. It was like 1 versus whatever. Florida rolls
for like 3
into
different schools. Like, it's nuts. It's
driving Bentleys and But the plus ones, you, Jared, Steve, you guys have to go to LSU together when everybody's like done with their playing. That would you guys would crush it.
Yes.
CT, I was going to ask you, when you covered NHL, and we both did, was there ever a time, because the injuries with those guys are so different from, I mean, hockey players will come and do an interview with half their face hanging off. And I did a game, Jeremy Roenick, that shows how old I am. Half his face was off. Like he had gotten it all stitched up and was.
Yeah, he had to wear that chin guard for a while. I remember this.
And I looked at him and I go, oh my God. And then I just blanked out on my
Making
question.
you talk?
Yeah, I go, does that hurt? And he was like, yes, really bad. Interviews, because it was like half his face was hanging off. But did you ever do one where you're like, holy shit?
No, I didn't have that experience. But when you said Jeremy
he actually said, hey, I just want to tell you it was great hanging out with you. And I just was watching you and you do a really good job. And he also gave a little bit of a hint. He said, Janet and I really enjoyed getting to know you. So Greg sends a picture of the text to all of us on this chain. And Greg's response is, I'm sorry, who is this?
He wrote, who is this?
What?
Oh my God.
He had to be joking. No way.
He wasn't.
I mean, he had a few ones that night. I think we all had a few ones that night. That was a good one. My guy came in from Dallas. He was working a game in Dallas and came in just to get some food over at 1580.
Travis Kelce's Thanksgiving gesture, recently capturing public attention, stands as a testament to his commitment beyond the football field. Amid the intensity of the NFL season, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end carved out time to focus on his community, orchestrating a heartfelt turkey drop for those facing hardship and extending invitations to many for the big game in Dallas. The 36-year-old, driven by a desire to create a lasting memory for others, focuses efforts on neighborhoods that often go unseen. The Sun reported that Kelce took the initiative to organize turkey drops in 2 cities, Cleveland and Kansas City, places that hold deep personal meaning for him. These cities, connected to his past and present, were chosen because of their significance in his journey and the bond he feels with their people. Alongside the turkey drop, Kelce sent out invitations to 80 individuals, including both kids and their parents, from less fortunate backgrounds, welcoming them to the Thanksgiving game in Dallas. This wasn't merely about witnessing a football game. It was about providing a full, immersive experience. According to a source, Kelce, known for his family values, wanted to create a special family day for those 80 guests, ensuring that Thanksgiving would be memorable in a way many of them had never known. Those attending the game received great seats, delicious food, drinks, and rare access to the stadium, including the chance to watch warm-ups, giving them memories to cherish for a lifetime. Kelce's approach to Thanksgiving is rooted in celebrating with family and extending that warmth to others who might not have the opportunity. His fiancée, Taylor Swift, shares his love for the holiday, and together, they have made it a point to turn the day into something extraordinary for as many people as possible. Their commitment goes beyond just one event, as the couple has been making plans to participate in more charity events together in the future. Kelce's dedication to volunteering and giving back shines through in these gestures. He is determined to make life just a bit easier for those in need, sharing not just the festivities but the spirit of belonging and joy. The Insider highlighted that both Kansas City and Cleveland have always been close to Kelce's heart, and he wants to make sure the people there feel seen and appreciated. His actions are a way of saying, without words, that he genuinely cares about their well-being. Subscribe for more inspiring moments from your favorite athletes. The anticipation surrounding the Thanksgiving game climbed higher with news of the special guests. The source described the excitement brewing among the 80 attendees, emphasizing that this particular game was more than just another date on the calendar. It was a significant event, one that truly counted for those involved. As the guests prepared for a day unlike any other, Kelce's efforts resonated widely, sparking admiration from fans and community members alike.